Sean Lennon, man, he's got the life.
What a life.
He's got the life.
Absolutely.
Bijou, who I think is real hot. A little kooky, but hot.
She's got the life.
She's got the life too, yeah.
Yeah, they both have the life. What are we doing?
Hunter has the life. They have the life.
What's it like to have the life?
Yeah.
I would love to just be born and everybody go, wow, we got to take her picture.
You were that, honey.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, Julian Lennon's at his job at McDonald's.
Hunter's in the mansion.
I'm going to throw them all in a cab and send them over to the Betty Ford Clinic.
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you something. This is Sean's house.
Yeah. Sean Lennon, son of John Lennon.
Not Yoko's house. It's Sean.
No, Sean's house.
Well, you know, Sean's got an allowance.
I want to know how that whole thing works. What's
It's a
going
big
on?
House. Takes him this long to walk over to the...
What's it, a mansion?
Hello.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Howard. How you doing?
How you doing? What's going on over there?
Oh, it's just a typical Los Angeles morning.
Wow.
So what goes on? How did you hook up with Hunter?
I don't know. That's top secret information. Hunter lives a very clandestine life. I don't want to reveal any history of our relationship right now.
How long have you known him?
Let's just say between 14 and 3 months. 14 years and 3 months, approximately.
Do you have a great life? Because we're sitting here imagining that it's pretty good. You hooked up with Bijou Phillips, who I think is a hot chick, but she's a full-time job.
Well, I don't know. I think I look at you. You have a pretty dope life, Howard.
Yeah, but I got to work.
No,
I mean,
he's a dope.
I'm a dope with a very complicated life.
You're working.
No, don't have the life people think you do.
Yeah, believe me, I don't have the life. I wish I was over your place, camped out, laying around, sleeping,
or whatever you're
Drinking
doing.
at
drinking.
in the morning.
Are you
Well,
drinking?
dude, man, you can hang out with me anytime you want if you're in LA or whatever, man. You know, I just always felt like you didn't like me or something.
I got nothing against you. In fact, I saw you at Jan Wenner's party. I thought you didn't like me.
I didn't even feel like you saw me. I saw you at that party, and I was afraid to go up to you because, you know.
Well, your mom was there. She hates my guts, and rightly so. I mean, I've been tough on her.
I think she has a right to kind of have some grudge against you. You
Absolutely.
did fucked up shit back
Oh, hey, Sean, we're on the air.
Easy. No F word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, your mom has a right to be mad at me. I mean, I'm tough on her.
I remember when you interviewed the guy who broke into our house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was
yeah.
great.
I was kind of crossing a line for me because I felt like it was encouraging those psychos, which we have enough of out there, to, like, you know, act upon their weird wishes. You were kind of encouraging it indirectly, and I feel like she took offense by that.
Now, you see, that's where you're wrong. Not only did I have the guy in the air, not only did I ridicule him, I got him out of town for you.
Wasn't that guy?
No, he stayed, dude. Please, I know more about Omar than you do.
Oh, really? Whatever happened to
He
him then?
eventually married a guy named Yoko.
What?
A woman.
Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute.
Where'd he find a chick named Yoko?
I told him.
You know, it's a common name in Japan, but I just mean that it was pretty creepy, and I mean, you weren't directly encouraging it, but just by kind of having him on your show is validating him in itself, and that was kind of scary to me.
Nah, I see it just the opposite. I took it, I shed light on it, I had him on the show, and notice he stopped breaking into your house.
Well, please, we took measures to prevent that in the future, but I mean, I'm just saying that...
I'm just saying I'm trying to take credit for the guy not bothering you anymore.
Well, I could
Well,
just
I don't
say,
think that you're responsible for that. I think there's a lot of other reasons that...
in our own defense, we've interviewed our own stalkers, too, and created
Yeah.
our own problems for ourselves.
I had one guy...
Let me just say, no matter... I've been to your office, and I've seen those pictures in the bathroom, and I know, like, the kind of people that are obsessed with you, but, I mean... I don't think you could ever imagine how freaky the John Lennon Yoko people are.
Your dad was a huge fan of mine. Don't forget that.
Well, I didn't even know you had a career at that time.
Oh, absolutely. Your father loved me.
Really?
Oh, yes. Yes, contacted me many times privately.
Really?
Yep, loved me. And I told
you
him...
never told me.
Well, that's something I kept to myself. It was very special.
Yes.
And he even said, one day my son will grow up, and I know he'll be a huge fan of yours, and you'll probably be more of a father to him than I was.
Oh, God, here we go.
That's what he said to me. He
Well, I
says,
mean, honestly, it's easy to appreciate what you do until you start, like, you know, pointing your finger at us.
Yeah.
Me personally, then it's harder for me to take.
of course, I'm funny until I pick on you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
exactly.
I know
happen to
that.
be famous.
That's right, you're famous. And let's face it.
I'm not especially famous. I'm what I call a fringe celebrity. I'm not really.
Yeah, but you got to understand something.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for a guy like me,
Uh,
you'd have a perfect life. Who wants that?
We need adversity.
Everybody
Yeah.
has to have some adversity.
Come on, man. We're building character. And
At least it's something. But anyway, I saw you at Jan Wenner's party.
Yeah.
I was there.
What
And
did you two do? Did you not
well,
stay in the same room? Even?
what happened was
You were hitting on some chick, and I was just kind of hanging out with my mom, which is embarrassing enough.
I wasn't hitting on any chick. That was Patty Smythe from John McEnroe's.
But you know what I have to say, Howard? I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when I was watching the Andy Dick episode, the recent one with you,
Yeah.
you and Andy are kind of like, you're like twins or something. You have a very similar, like, facial thing going on, like the nose and the sunglasses. Like, if Andy put on a long black wig, I thought he really looked like you.
Well, he's skinny like me. He has a...
He's like the gay Howard.
Well, I'm actually like the gay Howard.
Well, I don't want to know about that.
So how'd you hook up with Bijou Phillips?
I basically bribed her.
She's a great piece of ass, I'll tell you that. I know Bijou. I know her very well.
Why? Do you guys have some history I don't know about?
No history. I know her
Hey,
father.
you just hung out, right?
I hung out. I probably could have banged her, but I didn't. She's too young for me, and also I knew her father very well, and I felt responsible in a way for her. Honestly.
Yeah, well, if you, I mean, I know that you were friends with her dad. Well, I've known her since she was like 16. You know.
But it took you.
We kind of like are part of like an extended rock and roll family. So.
Sean, would you say she's high maintenance?
Yes.
I don't know. Aren't all relationships high maintenance? I mean,
Well, Bijou's very high
you
maintenance.
just got divorced. Like, what happened with that relationship?
Ask away. I'll tell you. 25 years, long relationship.
But could Sean really tell if somebody was high maintenance? He's got nothing but time.
Hey, let me ask you something, Sean. How does it work?
Oh,
Like-
what do you think I am? You think I do nothing with my
No,
life?
no,
Like,
I'm just saying you get to choose whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Like we have to, we have
We
to be
have
here.
to be here.
I'm
no,
saying,
you don't. You're fucking like a huge millionaire celebrity, Howard. You've got more money than
dude,
I
I had to work for that. I lost half my money in a divorce. I didn't always make a lot of
He's
money.
trying to make it up.
When I went to NBC, I wasn't even making. I was making under $100,000 a year.
Well, that's more than the average American.
Well, yeah, but it's not like I'm some millionaire celebrity my whole life. I mean,
Well,
I
it's
had
not like I was either. I mean, I was, my parents were, but it's not like I fucking was,
not the F word.
What?
No F word.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting.
You can't say that on the radio?
No, you can't say that.
Can't you bleep it?
Well, yeah,
But then we lose half the interview.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, but I'm saying, you got a trust fund, right? In other words, you have money set aside as a cushion. I mean, and rightly so. Your mom's worth probably $500 million at minimum.
No, that's an exaggeration. I mean, you have to remember that there's 4 Beatles,
Right.
there's lots of family members, and there's EMI Capital who took most of it anyway, and then there's Michael Jackson who took the publishing, and in the end, it really, people think my mom has a lot more money than she
No, but I've read her financial profile, and she's a financial genius. She took
Well,
the
I've
money.
read my financial profile in the New York Post. When I was like 15, I was one of the eligible bachelors of New York, and they said I had like some amount of money that was ridiculous.
But you do, because you're going to inherit all that money, because Julian ain't going to get it.
That's all right. That's actually really not true. I know Julian says that he doesn't get any money, but he actually has a larger portion of the inheritance than I do because he's the first son.
Yeah, but he will get, when Yoko dies, when your mom dies, you will get the mother load.
If she doesn't disown me, I mean, you don't.
She
know
won't. She
Well,
loves you.
you two are close.
She's wild about you. You sang at the John Lennon tribute thing.
Yeah. Well, that was a kind of an unlikely thing for me to do. I don't know why I did that.
Hey, how old were you when you first started having sex? Like, you must have had women coming on to you just because you're John Lennon's son and Yoko's son.
And I remember he used to just call models. I think he had like a relationship with Cindy Crawford and
Me?
there were people on the phone or something.
Yeah.
Me and Cindy Crawford, Robin, are you saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. When I was like 10, I hooked up with Cindy Crawford. It was really dope.
What do you like? How old were you when girls started coming on to you?
Oh, God, I don't know. I think your perception of my life is kind of, idealized.
Well, how is your life? I mean,
That's what we're trying to find out.